So after a 3-game skid on the road, the Celtics bounced back here at TD Garden by beating the conference-leading Toronto Raptors. But is this the turning point? I feel like we've been asking this question at least 5 times throughout the course of the regular season. But this segment is powered by 1in100. Head over to 1in100.co where you can enter to win tickets to go see the Bruins, the Boston Celtics, including the big game against the Golden State Warriors next Saturday, and of course the big game going down in Kansas City. That's between the
a lot of big games.
AFC Championship,
Patriots,
and the Chiefs. That's right. Go to 1in100.co where you can enter to win. That's 1in100.co where you can enter to win. Nick, Jimmy.
Win.
First of all, 3 of us back together again. I feel like it's been months.
Yeah, it does feel like months. I was on sabbatical. It's nice to be back.
Yeah, dude.
I wish come back. The Celtics win.
You,
we didn't even know. To be honest, I didn't even know this guy was gone.
You know what? Before we actually started filming, you actually said that you're the good luck.
I am the good luck
tonight.
At
least.
Yeah.
But we'll see how long that carries.
Why don't I feel lucky right now?
Well, how long is this going to carry over for the Celtics? Is this going to be the turning point?
Dude, this team is like. Let's just call this team Jeff Green. Because they perform amazing tonight. We don't perform amazing tonight on.
Bleep that name out, please.
On Wednesday and on Friday, they may roll over against. I just have no. Who are they playing Friday? The Grizzlies. I just have no confidence in this team. It was a nice win tonight. Kyrie needed to be superhuman.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have any confidence in them at this point.
So that's what stood out to me is that they needed Kyrie Irving to be superhuman, like you said.
Yeah.
And if this was on the road, would that have been enough? You know what I mean? Like, if this was against a below 500 team, would that have been enough? Because what we're seeing with these guys is, A, they can't win on the road. I think they're 1-6 in the last 7 on the road. B, they can't seem to get fired up for the games that aren't on national TV. You know what I mean? Like, the games where there aren't all-star players.
Jeff Green and Rondo.
We don't talk about
I like the Rondo approach.
I'll talk about Rondo all day.
National televised game, top-notch teams. That's when you see this team be the elite Eastern Conference team that we all projected them to be.
Right. What I say about them is that they're playing like a bunch of talented individuals. They're not playing like a talented team.
That's very
so
well
tonight
said.
you saw them. You saw bits and pieces of them playing like a team. They obviously needed a superstar performance from Kyrie in that fourth quarter because early in that fourth quarter, I think everybody in the arena, everybody watching on TV, was saying get Kyrie Irving back into this game because the offense was looking stagnant. The Raptors were dangerously starting to look like they might pull away with that lead, and then Kyrie came in, flipped the script, and the rest is history.
And that to me is sad with this roster. That Jimmy, you and I are in the press box going, put Kyrie back. You got to put Kyrie back in. Well, you have Hayward on the floor, you have Horford on the floor, you have Brown. I mean, go down the list of talent that may surpass, with the exception of Kawhi, the Raptors' talent. So it's like the same thing of what you saw on the 3-game road trip. They should have been able to win without Kyrie and Smart. Really, I think the team lacks mental toughness, maturity, and discipline. And one win doesn't get that. You don't acquire that in one win.
Do you think what he
it's
had to
like
say on the road when he called his
discipline.
teammates out, do you think that has a lot to do with it? Or is it just fitting that he said that days before they went up against the Eastern Conference leading Toronto Raptors?
Who,
like how
Kyrie?
much? Yeah, what Kyrie Irving had to say when he pretty much called his teammates out. He did apologize for it. He sets out against the Brooklyn Nets, and they put up a stinker. The Nets knocked them off. This game, you see guys turn things around. Al Horford, Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving, they all scored 18-plus points for the first time ever. And you saw a stat line, or at least a box score, that we all thought we were going to see regularly throughout the regular season. And here we are in January. It's the first time it's happened.
I don't think it had anything to do with it, to be honest with you. I think Kyrie scored 27 and dished out 18 assists. And
career high 18 assists.
And that's the win. I mean, I think that there you go. Because another we've been mentioning, shot clock. Like, they launch shots with 3 seconds into the shot clock.
Mm-hmm. That's pace, baby.
There's no pace. There's no baby. There's no pace.
Well, no, I'm glad you brought that up because against the Brooklyn Nets, you saw this team. I swear they didn't pass more than 2 or 3 times per possession for most.
Remember
of the
Hoosiers pass the ball twice or whatever it was before you get to shoot.
Sure.
Right. That's what this team has to do. It's very frustrating.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. Just going back to the Kyrie stuff, I don't fault Kyrie for trying to get his guys going. I think he's just searching for ways to be that leader. And you know what? Sometimes it's a little bit of trial and error, right? So he knows. He made the apology. We know he called LeBron James, picked his brain about being a leader, and we'll see how that goes. I think some players respond differently to certain ways that they are being led. And I know attitude reflects leadership is a saying from Remember the Titans that I take with me.
Did you create that saying?
I was wondering what that's
Remember
from.
the Titans.
Movie.
Great movie, great line. So
Nick,
I think that kind of
that's our era.
That kind of speaks volumes.
You watch Hoosiers. That's our
Rudy over here.
Yeah, that's Rudy. That's our movie.
Yeah. All right, wrap us up.
All right. We're up out of here. We'll see if they can carry on with this momentum here at TD Garden against the Memphis Grizzlies.
I take it back about Jeff Green. I take it back about Jeff Green.
Just bleep that.
Until next time.